Welcome back to the University Report. I'm Brad Straka, and I'm here with Brent Bowers from Wisconsin Badger Camp. Brent, how are you doing today?
Very good, thank you.
Excellent. I'm doing pretty good. Brent, what is Wisconsin Badger Camp?
Well, Wisconsin Badger Camp is a summer camp for adults and children with developmental disabilities, where folks can go and participate in a week at summer camp. We are a charity in the state of Wisconsin, and we were started in 1966, and we've had a long partnership with the university.
And what is it that you do at the Wisconsin Badger Camp?
My official title is executive director, but that's a nice title for somebody that still gets to get his hands dirty and take care of business. I get the opportunity to oversee the agency, make sure we have enough funds coming in that we can support folks who may not be able to afford to come to camp, as well as run the facility.
Okay. And so you mentioned that the university has been affiliated with Wisconsin Badger Camp for many years. What is like the main thing that that the university does in association with Wisconsin Badger Camp?
Oh, goodness, I'll take it back a little bit. Back when camp was started, we initially held a week of camp on University of Wisconsin-Platteville's campus in our early years until we were able to obtain the property where we're at now. But over the years, it's been numerous projects, whether it be through media services and the Christmas Telethon, which is probably it is our largest single fundraiser annually. But beyond that, through different classes with public relations, accounting, engineering students, just a whole variety of supporting events, and whether it's during the academic year or students coming to camp during the summer and learning there as well.
Okay. And you mentioned the telethon, which I know Platteville's been doing for numerous years. When is the telethon this year?
This year it's December 7th,
okay,
from noon until 10 p.m. The telethon started in 1973, so this is our 40th anniversary. Very excited about that. We have again a 10-hour live production. During that production, we'll have a talent area where some local talent will come and show us their entertainment, as well as an interview area where we'll interview students and individuals from the community that support camp. And then we also have an auction segment to the telethon.
Okay. And I know we've been working here for many years. I know that in the past how many years we've been raising records money-wise. How much money did the telethon make for Wisconsin Badger Camp last year?
Last year, I think we went off the air with a total of just over $63,000. But as I looked at the budget last week, it actually brought in a little over $65,000. Wow. So it's a rather unique circumstance where what we thought we were going to go off the air with, we brought more in.
Yeah, so definitely vital for Wisconsin Badger Camp getting the telethon in, making sure that all the money comes in.
Very much so. We have about an $800,000 a year budget, and $65,000 is a big chunk of it.
Yeah, definitely. And then you mentioned the segments that will be happening for the telethon, talent interviews, and the auction. How can people bid on items that are in the auction?
Well, we will have an auction bill in the Shopping News and the Platteville Journal coming out the week before telethon, and then folks can take a look at that and see what they might like to bid on. There will be a toll-free number as well as a local number on there that folks can call in, talk to volunteers at our phone bank, and say, I'd like to bid on the 1-week stay in Florida.
Let's see, and we were talking about this before we started the segment, that we heard that this might possibly be the last Christmas telethon that Platteville will be hosting.
Yes, it most likely is going to be the last telethon. We are working closely with the university to help find a replacement for that. The partnership is going to stay intact long into the future. We're just not quite sure what that replacement's going to look like yet.
Okay. And let's say, why are we deciding this is it after how many years telethon's going to be done? Why is that?
I think that part of the reason is that I think that the major has changed over the years, and certainly as the university evolves and events evolved. Telethon really started out rather small and grew and grew and grew. At one point, I believe it went 30 hours.
Oh, wow.
And over the years, we've had to scale it back as the number of students involved in the field shrank a little bit. But an interesting fact, every time we had to scale it down in hours, our totals continued to rise, so which we're very grateful for.
Okay. And how can people get involved with supporting Wisconsin Badger Camp aside from the telethon?
We have numerous volunteer opportunities, whether it's at our business office here in Platteville or at our summer site just in northern Grant County, just south of Prairie du Chien. So if people want to give over their time and help through some of the volunteer opportunities, again, at either location, or maybe be the leader of starting a fundraiser, there are numerous ways. Folks can contact our office at 348-9689 and ask for myself, and we can see what we can do.
Sounds good. Is there anything else you'd like to add, other ways that we can support Wisconsin Badger Camp, or other ways that we can get involved, or even like what's coming up on the telethon?
Sure. Well, come on down to the studio the day of the telethon. If you have time beforehand and want to help out, see if you can help dress the setup for this this production, please do so. But there's lots of ways to get involved, and it really depends on how much you want to get involved.
Sounds like a good plan. Thank you for joining us today, Brent. It's always a pleasure to have you along.
Thank you, Brad.
And thank you for many numerous years of helping out with the university with Wisconsin Badger Camp.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And we'll be right back after these messages.